it's enlightened, so to speak, by the sun coming in. The small building with the red roof, that's a copy of the main temple of the Huguenots that had been burned down in Charenton near Paris by the Catholics. So it's important to keep in mind that the French arrived with about 7,000 people, and you may think, hey, that's not too much because Berlin today has got 3.4 million inhabitants. But at that time, Berlin only had a population of 12,500. So in about 10-15 years, there were 7,000 Frenchmen coming here. So this was a really big change in the history of the city. And they settled down, called the French Street. And John Markt was right in the middle of this French quarter, with a French church in the background to the left, in that corner. And the Berliners, who were Protestants in the majority as well, but Lutherans, they were building their own church. On the other side of the square, it's the one behind you with the brown dome next to the trees on the left. So try to imagine 17. The problem in Germany is people are leaving the church because they want to save money. It sounds strange, but in Germany you have to pay a church tax. So if you're a member of a Catholic or Protestant church, and if you are an employee, your church tax is automatically deducted from your salary by your 105 years old. It was only meant to, it was a copy, it was built as a copy of the of St. Peter in Rome. Because what you have to know is that the Kaiser, the last German emperor, William II, he was having his palace on the other side of this river. So a huge palace was standing here with a glass. You can see really see the people moving through the glass now, which was designed, by the way, by Norman Foster from Manchester. He couldn't believe that he had been chosen by the German parliament to redo the Reichstag. You know what he said? Try to imagine a German architect, as we call her. In a commission by Helmut Kohl. Remember Helmut Kohl, our last democratic king? He was in power for 16 years. And he was not re-elected in 1998. So Gerhard the crossroads of international railway lines. Dankeschön. And here's the river down below, on your right and your left. The river Spree. When they refurbished the building 3 years ago, they took the apartment out. Bellevue Palace. Bellevue. Oh, nice views. Can you see the name on top? Under the clock? Bellevue. They built a new church next to the ruin, the Emperor William Memorial Church. The bell tower, the new one, has been nicknamed the Lipstick. And the new mass service hall on the right hand side of the ruin has been nicknamed the Powder Puff. Just in case you want to come back here in the afternoon, you can inaugurate it. The party was involved in a very big corruption scandal 10 years ago. That's why the party was compared with the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. The difference is, in the show the questions come first and then the million. Here you see 4 embassies in one house, in one building. 4 floors, 4 embassies. Monaco, Malta, Luxembourg, Bahrain. Then Malaysia, here on the left, one building, only embassy of Malaysia. There is no explanation, there is no name, there is no nothing around it. So people who come here don't know what it is, actually, if they haven't read about it beforehand. That's why sometimes you find people jumping from slab to slab, or playing hide and seek. That's the problem. But the effect is that you're talking about it. People are discussing about it. Because a cafe latte is €3 and 50 cents with the exchange rate of $5.
West Berlin here.
That's very, very expensive. So it comes once again. So we are coming back into
the wall right here.
Former West Berlin at this intersection. And when you look straight ahead, and you see the copy of that traffic light here, straight ahead on the right.
The Sony building right here.
And the red carpet here on display. And Renzo Piano was working together with other famous architects like Richard Rogers from England, for example, or Rafael Moneo from Spain. remember? The Red City Hall on your left with the Berlin flag on top. That's the headquarter of our governing mayor, the Prime Minister. And on the right-hand side is the City House.
It's actually just a symbol
Almost 100
of,
years. Next year becoming 100 years. The City House was built as an extension to the Red City Hall on the left, because the Red City Hall had become... this is called East Side Gallery.
This is the longest remaining
Maybe
stretch of the wall.
in your tour program,
This is a
West
very
Side
famous
Gallery,
painting
for
with the car smashing through the wall.
Yeah.
It's,
no, we've seen the one already on the way
long.
to Checkpoint Charlie, that you have seen yesterday. And this is totally